So what is next on our list? We can pull a couple things off here. We can get rid of that hungry chest and evil furnace. Evil furnace and hungry chest. And that goes in here. So what's next? Sorry. Crucible. So basically with the crucible, we're going to get ready to start into alchemy. Don't know why I've got 3 cauldrons. Probably because I've got some stuff to do after that. So to make a crucible is actually pretty easy. We're just going to need a lava bucket and a cauldron. And we're just going to go down and find a spot to stick it. I'm thinking right here. Perfect time for backup. We're just going to pretend that that's, you know, nice looking down there. That I've actually got another arcane stone block under it. So put that there, and then we throw our cauldron on top like so. We grab our nearly empty wand. Hopefully this will be enough. And then right click it. Now we got a crucible. Boom. Now we need a source of water down here. We need to make another one of the buckets, but I'll do that off camera. It's just another one of these for now. Eventually you can get rid of it, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But eventually, yeah, things in Thaumcraft become far more automatable. I didn't fill up the bucket. And with that, we are now ready for alchemy. I gave me the bucket back, right? Why do I have 3 buckets on me? What? Oh, that's because I had the lava, right? Now let's go ahead and scan our crucible. There we go. Crucible set. Oh, I never scanned the arcane stone bricks. Should also check and see if I can scan those bellows. Yes, you saw that right. I have packed ice stairs. I thought they looked really cool. Yeah, there we go. And hungry chest as well. There we go. I thought they looked pretty cool, and the nice thing about them is actually let you go down and up a little bit faster because you have that sliding action. Okay, so now we have a crucible. Excellent. What can we do with that crucible? Well, we can do all kinds of stuff, alchemy related, but even more importantly, the golems require the crucible in order to be formed. But one of the things that irritates me about the crucible is the whole flux system. You throw in too much stuff in, it doesn't like to work right, blah, blah, blah. So getting past that right away is pretty important to me. And the way that you do that is we move over and start trying to, where is it? Trying to create Essentia, if I can find it. Is it not even under alchemy? I thought it was under alchemy. Maybe it's under... It's because I was an artifice. Taco is not that smart. So you can do, you know, this again. Anything in a crucible you can make with crucible. But what we want to do is move past using the crucible pretty quick, which is actually up over here. But before we get to that, we can actually do some basic alchemy with a little bit more control by focusing on Essentia distillation and also this alchemical centrifuge. Because what you can do is you can distill things into their various bits. And you can use the Essentia crystallization mixed with a centrifuge in order to create all of your essences in a single like nugget form. And then you can throw those nuggets in here, and you don't have to worry so much about throwing, you know, one thing in there and getting the wrong, and getting it overflowing with stuff that's going to create localized warp and kind of get flux everywhere. So that's the way I like to do it. I know that some people like to just dive right in, but I prefer to go a little bit further and get this kind of thing set up. So let's go ahead and we'll end today with this alchemical furnace setup. Well, because I think that's what all those bits were up there. And what we need to do, and hopefully I've got enough in my wand. I just realized that these are all going to be taking up V that I may not have. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with making ourselves the furnace and then an alembic to go with. So the furnace is just arcane stone block, a crucible, and a furnace. So let's just grab all of our little bits. And I think I've got... No, I don't. I've got cobblestone on me. I think I need regular stone to make arcane stone. Yeah, so let's just grab all this stuff. I don't know why I've got this, but I'm sure it's for a reason. Ugh, that inventory. I'm telling you. My inventory is not great right now. So let's look at arcane stone real quick. I think I need regular whole stone to make arcane stone. Thank you. That's just, yes, regular stone. So let's go grab some regular stone and sleep while we're at it. Alright, so we're down here. I got a little bit of arcane stone. I can make more if I need it. So the first thing we need to do is build that not the alembic. We need to build the alchemical furnace, which is a crucible, a regular furnace, and then a bunch of that arcane stone around it, and then some various V. So let's build that real quick. So then that guy, that one, and it was what? A cauldron? No. What? Ooh. How did I forget it from here? Oh, it's a crucible. That's right. I had to place down a cauldron, hit it with my wand, and then pick it back up. There we go. Yes, that's one of the tricky ones. I always forget to do that. Alright, so I need 5 and 5. What do I have in this wand? Yeah, not enough. This wand? Yeah, just enough. Just enough. What's in that? 20? Okay, so this is our alchemical furnace. What this is going to do, we'll just put this right here for now. What this does is you put something to burn in there, such as coal, and then something to break down in it, and it will break it down into its various components. But that by itself isn't useful. We need to actually feed those components into something called a alembic. And an alembic is this guy right here. And what that does is it prepares it for basically shunting into things like jars, or, in my case, into a crystallizer. But we're going to need to build a couple of these alembics. It's good to build like 3 or 4. I'm just going to build 1 for now, and then we're going to then move on. But I'll probably make, like I said, 3 or 4 off camera here. So to make the alembic, we need to first build some other bits. Oh, we're going to need a bucket, a V filter, and some gold and iron. So we need a V filter. V filter is just 2 gold and some silver wood planks. And I think I've got some silver wood in here. Yeah, a couple pieces. Gonna run out soon. You're wondering where a lot of that's from, you can blame Chromatocraft. It has a chance, the Chromatocraft logs have a chance of, not the logs, the trees have a chance of forming with any of the logs, and silverwood is one of them. So yeah, I blame Chromatocraft, and I am not sorry for it at all. Both blaming it and taking advantage of it. Okay, just reminding myself how to make this thing. Okay, so we need to build a bucket real quick. Should have saved one of those other ones. Unfortunately, I dumped them while I was off camera. Okay, so it was gold in the corner, iron like that, and then one of these things in the corner, right? Yes, I can't believe I remember that. And yes, I know it was like literally seconds ago. I still can't believe I remembered that. I'll put this here for now. My inventory is so bad. So that goes up on top. You can see it links down to it. So now, this can be used to link up to, like I said, a jar of some sort if I want to. But I'm going to actually set it up with a crystallizer. So in order to make that, we're going to first need a couple of tubes. And if we go back to alchemy, which we are on, we need to make some essentia tubes. And essentia tubes are just glass, a little bit of quicksilver, iron, and a gold ingot or nugget. So we can get all that. Oh, my inventory. Before I do that, let's actually temporarily store some stuff here. Let's get rid of these silverwood planks. Yeah, okay. So grab that. So we need to take a nugget. I think this wand might have enough to do this. So it was iron side to side, glass in the middle, nugget down below, and a quicksilver drop up top, which is one of these broken apart. And quicksilver drop up top. Not enough water in that one. Let's grab this wand then. Alrighty, so now we've got our essentia tubes, and this will be useful because we're going to need to tube it over to the crystallizers. And I think I can actually hook up multiple crystallizers on the same bus. So if I make multiple of them, I can actually, I think, put them into the same alembic. I'm not sure that that's a good setup. Like I said, I do some weird things with Thaumcraft that people are like, why do you do it that way? This is a perfect example of one of those. Oh, we need balanced shards in order to make one of these. Oof. Well then, I completely forgot about that little nugget of information. Boy, balance shard seems like a lot of work right now. However, It shouldn't be too bad because I do have a lot of shards, and I can use those. No, I can't. I can, but they would create a lot of flux to do it that way. Well. Maybe we aren't going to do the crystallizer right now. Maybe we're just going to have to be done? That's kind of a lackluster way to end it, Taco. What are you doing here? Unfortunately, I completely forgot about the balance shard thing. I need 2 of them. And that's... Alright, well, let's do it the dumb way. Let us do this the dumb way. Let's clean out some inventory space. I am going to create so much waste and so much junk, but I really want to create this crystallizer, so we're just going to clean out a whole bunch of my inventory. We're going to grab... Let's see here. Which are the ones that I have the fewest of? Let's see. Each of these is going to give me 2, so I should be able to make 2 with each. I have the least amount of entropy shards. So we want to throw the one that I've got the most of in. So we're going to want... So we need 2 of them. So I need 1 of each and then 2 of air. Okay. Just thinking my way through this one. Earth and order. And then 2... Okay, so this should work. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up. So if I go... Yep, there's 1. Oh, darn. Was it 2 of each? I might have messed that up. Okay, so I need... Okay, then we'll grab an extra earth shard. Is there enough in here yet? Somehow there's... order in here for some reason. Okay, so... Oh... There we go. Okay, good. And we just got a little bit of flux up there, so we'll just... tamp that down real quick. It was nice that it stayed in that one place. It's going to fall right into the... so I can deal with this with the wand. There we go. Gets rid of all the water, but it gets rid of all that extra fluxiness. So, okay. So now we've got our balance shards. It was probably the most expensive way I could have done that because it's a lot better to just, you know, use whatever you've got lying around. But I really want to make this crystallizer. Okay. So, to make this guy, we're going to need an alchemical construct, a dispenser, an Essentia 2, which I just made, which is fine. Wood, iron. Alright, so let's look at the alchemical construct, because that requires a lot of bits. Great wood planks, which I've got. So we need 2 Essentia valves and 2 of the V filters. I need to make more of the V filters. What was in the V filter again? While I was running over to the house, I noticed something. It was like my system had stopped for some reason. So this is exactly what I was talking about happening, is that this pool has filled up, these 2 have activated, and is holding this torch off, which is holding this torch on, which has stopped the entire system. That is extremely desirable because now I'm not wasting any coal filling up a mana pool, or trying to fill up a mana pool that's already filled. That's pretty tremendous, so I'm glad that worked. Let's try real quick. I'm going to lose some coal to do this, but I kind of want to see if this one is actually necessary. So let's grab that. Oh wait, I'm not going to grab it, or I'm not going to lose it because they are going to stay on. Sure enough, I've been doing it the dumb way. For how long now? I'm going to leave this one here because I don't have an extra piece of redstone, and this actually just acts as a pass-through. So yeah, let that be a lesson to you guys. Pay attention to how stuff works. Just pay attention. Otherwise, you do weird things like this for like a year. I've been doing this double comparator setup for a year on anything that. Taco's just gonna go and stand himself in the corner of shame. I'm just gonna be in this corner of shame. I don't know what I'm doing. Even when I know what I'm doing. Redstone. I'm getting better at redstone. I'm not good at like the computer redstone, but I'm actually getting better at redstone. And I knew what I was doing with redstone. Even when I know what I'm doing, I haven't a clue. I'm just gonna stand Stand in the corner. We got stuff to do, so I can't afford to stand in the corner. I will stand in the corner off screen just for you guys. I will idle in that corner. Okay, so I got the levers. So what was I building with the levers again? Probably the valve. That's the filter. I need the valve. Was it? So it's the alchemical construct, which is 2 valves, and a valve is just a tube and a lever. And man, that's a lot of. It's a lot of V. So tube, a lever, and I need 2 of these. Gosh, I hope my V holds out, because otherwise this is going to come to a crashing halt as soon as I run out. And I have a feeling I have just not enough. Okay, so Greatwood planks. I think I've got all of this now. Maybe I do have enough. Okay. Well, wait, no, I got to build this, then I got to build the other thing out. So Greatwood planks is just Greatwood log. Why do I have that piston? I have no idea what I was planning to do. Okay, so that, and then all around. What was in the opposite corners? It was, oh, the V filters. Do I have those on me? Yeah. Yeah, that can just be on the ground. That's fine. Whew, okay. A chemical construct. Almost there. We are getting into the home stretch of making this crystallizer. Put this back in here. Okay, so crystallizer. I need to make a dispenser. I completely forgot about that. What's in a dispenser? I haven't made one of these in forever. Dispenser. A bow. Okay. Cobblestone and redstone. I've got cobblestone. Do I got sticks? Do I got string? I don't have string. Almost everything I need to make that on me. I think there's some string up here, though. Yeah, okay. So I should be able to make this. Alright, so now we got our dispenser. Okay, so now we can finally put this thing together, I think. Just gotta remind myself how to build it. This is the crystallizer, right? I don't want to build the wrong thing. So we need iron, planks, a tube, the balance shards, and the alchemicals construct. So the alchemicals construct goes there. Dispenser, planks. I'm starting to forget how this goes together. Tube, balance shard, and iron. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't see that I needed that much Terra. That is the saddest thing ever right there. Because this is what I have to end this session on, because it's like way late in the morning. At night, morning, you know. And there's no way I'm going to make that Terra. Hold on. Wait, I've got a node nearby. I'll be right back. I will be right back. There's a node. There's a node down there that's got Terra in it. You can see it through the floor. I will be right back. Okay, guys. I got the Terra. I had to go and raid the corrupt node that is kind of near my base, but I got it. I got my Ascension crystallizer. Yeah. Oh, it is 3 in the morning. Okay. So then that goes like... So this goes like that. Okay. So can I actually put this directly? Let's try it. I don't know if I can actually put this directly going into one of these. Generally, you want to put a valve or something just in case. Oh, I can put it going right in there. Okay. So the way this works is if we throw a piece of charcoal in here, and I think charcoal might actually be something good to start with. Yeah, sure. You throw another piece of charcoal in there, it's going to break it down into its aspects. And then up here, it's going to move the aspects out of here into the alembic. And the alembic are then going to feed them into attached devices. So if you have a stack of alembics, each alembic can take a different type of Ascension, but they can't take multiple kinds. So this one can only have one kind at a time. So as it empties out, it can then take on another kind. And this, if I put a chest right there, and of course I don't have one on me, nor do I have the capacity to make one, it will eventually spit out a crystallized piece of, in this case, ignis into the chest. Without a chest there, it'll just spit it right onto the ground. So let's, do I have a... I can make a chest, actually. I've got enough random stuff. Smooth sandstone. We are going to just mess up my... See it just spit one out there? We're going to make a real quick chest here. That was the fastest chest anyone has ever made. Holy cow. Okay, so we put the chest there. And then as this thing processes the Essentia through it, it'll just put them right in this chest. Now, ideally the way you would set up an Essentia crystallizer was actually to do it as a crystallizer stack. You would put, I think you can put up to 4 alembics per furnace. It's either 4 alembics or it's 3. But you would do it, see, it pumped it right into the chest. So you do one, and then you put crystallizers coming off of it, possibly multiple crystallizers. I need to see if it is possible to feed multiple crystallizers out of one alembic, because it may be that I can just build a whole bunch of crystallizers in an array here into hoppers going into a single chest. But basically this is the way you can save yourself a little bit of effort. I don't think I can actually scan those. But basically, these are worth just 1 point of whatever essence they're named off of, and they can be thrown into your crucible to get that 1 point. So it's a very, I guess, item-efficient way, because no matter what you burn in the furnace, you're going to get everything out of it into essences. So I put 1 piece of charcoal in there, which is worth 2 Perdido and 2 Potentia and 2 Ignis, so I got 2 of each, of course. Now, what this can be combined with, and we're not going to do it today, but that might be what the piston was all about, is this centrifuge. That indeed was what the piston is all about. I do not have nearly enough V to pull this off, but the centrifuge is actually nice because it can actually break down complex essentias into their component parts. So we could take, say, Potentia and break it down into, I believe it's Ordo and something else. Ordo and Preditio, maybe? But by chaining it correctly, you can make sure that you've got quite a lot of Essentia crystals available to you. So yeah, this will let me get started on a few things off screen. I'll probably build this up a bit, create a much better crystallizer setup, and then when we come back, we're going to do some extracurricular activities. We are going to do, I think, some more alchemy work, and I think we might get started on our very first golems. Basically, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with golems right away, but they are going to be taking over the tree farm, and there's some other stuff they can do. And then, after we've done all that, we need to start working on automating our contracts, because we have some pretty hefty contracts that need to be done. And automation is going to be the way to go. Although I think I may try to tackle that one for, was it Sorcerer's Arsenal? I may try to tackle this one off screen, because it's expensive, but it's not difficult. There's only 13 of them, so that was the one with the mana diamonds. So basically I need to find myself 13 diamonds, which I don't even know if I've got that many diamonds. I may have to go on a mining expedition. But I just basically need to convert 13 diamonds into mana diamonds, which is like a pool, which will be nearly a pool and a half of mana, so good thing I created that system, right? I was going to take a quick look at our gems here. I've got 12 diamonds. I need 13. So I'm going to have to go on a little bit of a mining trip, find some more diamonds, and then I'm going to make a whole bunch of Infinibucks off that one. Yeah. But I'm really happy with what we accomplished today. This mana... Oh, I was going to say, where is... He's at the top. Have we already... Did he just come here, or is he already... Oh, he just came over. Good. So we know that he's actually working now, because he's made at least 2 circuits. So yeah, we've got an automated mana system up, even though it's going to be kind of slow. We've got a rudimentary ore doubling set up. We've got the capacity down here to execute that ore doubling by taking some various things and breaking them down into ordo and metallum for use in the crucible in order to take our ores and make them into native ores. There's actually a way to do that better, which we'll be exploring probably not too far in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much what we've accomplished today. Probably not much in the grand scheme of things, but for MagiCorp, that's a pretty big step. We are getting there, people. We are getting there. 1 billion in bucks. We're getting there. But I want to thank all of you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like the video. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and it does help the channel grow. And if you want to see more of the same, please subscribe as well. And if you're like me and are not super thrilled with the way that YouTube updates viewers as well as content creators, go ahead and subscribe to me or follow me on Twitter. I'm at twitter.com/tacomage. You'll be able to see my videos there and catch the odd picture or random post from me as well. But until next game, guys, I want to thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.